In a chaotic galaxy where influence is currency and truth cuts through the noise like a dodgy kebab at 3 a.m., a crumbling empire built on pure, unfiltered grift begins to wobble. What once looked like power now smells faintly of panic and yesterday's nonsense. As whispers turn into live streams and loyalists start legging it, dark forces scramble to keep the whole circus from collapsing. Unfortunately for them, it already has. The rebels are trying to nick our power, Admiral Coat. And will you shut your mouth? You're blinding me, barked the Dark Lord Jeffy Vader, clearly one minor inconvenience away from completely losing it. Thorpe threw his hands up, insisting none of this was his fault. It was the weak link, obviously, and definitely not him. Then chaos properly kicked off. Messages flooded in from all over X, streamers going live left, right and centre, all suddenly experts in truth, as if they'd just found it down the back of the sofa. Meanwhile, the grift channels were hemorrhaging subscribers like a dodgy tap you can't quite turn off. Drip, drip, drip. And Thorpe, who once claimed he wasn't bothered, was now very much bothered. Darth Jeffy completely snapped. "Our numbers are down! Down!" he screamed as though volume alone might fix it. Admiral Coat, also known as Lispy Tooth, stepped forward with what he clearly thought was a masterstroke. Jump into the live chats and turn it all back around. Brilliant. That'll sort it. Meanwhile, the chat rooms were absolutely on fire. Truth flying everywhere, people clocking on, and the mysterious whoever they are lot watching closely, like it was the grand finale of a very messy show. Outside, a battered old ship, held together mostly by hope and questionable decisions, clanked onto Dock 12. Inside, Jeffy was still tearing into Toothy Thorpe like a man running purely on stress and bad vibes. "I've got to explain all this to Master Tommy tomorrow," he said, his voice wobbling like a trolley with a dodgy wheel. Jeffy was mid-rant, Thorpe mid-excuse, and then, bang, a laser shot ripped through the room. Everything went still. They knew he was there now. "Right, that's it," Thorpe panicked. "Jeff, we're off. Spain, Benidorm, bit of sun, fresh start, let's go." Dark Lord Jeffy grabbed him in a rage. "It's Lord Jeffy," he snapped, because even in chaos, branding matters. Paul somehow was in agony, and the grift was still strong in Jeffy, clinging on like a bad habit he refused to drop. Outside, everything had gone completely sideways, explosions everywhere, grifts collapsing in on themselves like cheap deck chairs. Mr. Tooth, meanwhile, had already booked his flight and was halfway to the airport before anyone could say, all-inclusive. As Jeffy drifted off into space, reality started creeping in. He still had to report to the main man, Tommy. And with that, this episode ends. The story continues, just not right now. Anyways, folks, FOB hopes you've enjoyed this little skit. It's all in good fun. Let the grifts end and the truth come out. Take care for now. This has been a Focus on Britain presentation. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one.